Hi, Gemini. I got my two cats with me here. We've got Venus. Hello, girl. And we've got Luna here. Hello. This is perfect. Even though my cats are so bad, they're being good right now, knock on wood. But gotta love it when they're sleeping because then they're just cute and they can't be bad. But when they're awake, they're terrible. They're very, very bad cats. They're very bad girls. Anyway. Okay, Gemini, sun, moon, rising, or prominent in your chart, or if you're dealing with a Gemini, what is going on for you in October? Okay, you have Neptune. So you could be kind of feeling kind of spiritual maybe this month, or you could be kind of dreaming, coming up with new ideas, fantasizing. So you have the fourth house too. So there could be something coming up with your family or your home or living situation, maybe your roommates. But I feel like the fourth house paired with Neptune is like deep subconscious vibes. So I feel like some of you are getting very spiritual this coming month. And you could be having some very prophetic dreams or getting some spiritual downloads, some insights, revelations here. We also have Leo, so you could be dealing with a Leo or something significant with, you could be sort of going within, internalizing and receiving these like spiritual downloads or these vivid dreams and then coming out into the open and sort of putting them on display and showing them. I also feel like, oh, strong message is that like a spirit baby is coming in and connecting with you. Okay, there could definitely be like a spirit child showing up in your dreams or your meditation or even your daily life if you just pay a little bit more attention. Okay, so two of imps here. So you could be dealing with two different options right now or two different paths in life. Maybe you're debating which road to take in your life. You're like, what is my spiritual calling right now? Like, where is the universe calling me? Like, where am I destined to go? What should be my next move in life? And some of you could be dealing with two different people as well. If this is romantic, you could be dealing with two different options. Maybe you don't know who to decide. You could also be kind of like torn between your future and your past, okay? And again, if this is romantic, maybe there is someone new coming in and someone you feel like you could have a future with, but then there's this person popping up from your past and maybe you are struggling to let go of them or vice versa. They can't let go of you, okay? So you could be kind of torn between these two different people. The Magician is your challenge. So I see that you are in control right now, Gemini. You have all the power, whether you realize it or not. Okay, so don't tell me no. Don't say no, I don't have any power. That is completely false. Okay, you got to change your mindset. You change your mindset, you change your world. It all starts with your thoughts, it all begins with you. So I get that you have all this power and you kind of just don't know what to do with it. I think you have a very important decision to make. I wouldn't be surprised if the lovers came out too during this spread because there is something about having the power to make a decision. You're just not really sure what to do or maybe which person you want to focus on, okay? All right. So we've got the Hermit. All right. We have Virgo popping up. So I feel like deep down, you kind of just want to be alone. Okay. Especially if you have like two people you're dealing with or two people who are fighting over you. I kind of get that you might not even be interested in either one at this point. Okay. You might just prefer to be alone right now. Or maybe just some alone time in general would be very healing for you. And your intuition is on point right now. So if you're dealing with some brain fog or if you have like a lack of clarity here, just as simple as just taking some space and being by yourself and being on your own could really help you figure things out. It could be that simple that you just kind of need some time to yourself and the answers will come through. Okay, you have this Ace of Pumpkins in reverse on your mind. So, a lot of you are dealing with commitment issues here, I feel like, with this card. And that could go either way. That could go vice versa. So, this could be you not wanting to focus on a person, commit to a person, or even commit to a life path, commit to a new job or a new type of education or just this road in life. Like, it's like you don't want to stick with one thing because then you're going to have to let go of the other thing, which is very typical of Gemini. I feel like they're very much like back and forth. And it could definitely be vice versa too, if that's not true for you. It could be like maybe someone doesn't want to commit to you, okay? You could have gone through a breakup, a separation very recently, or you're currently in the midst of one. But it's like you're never going to move forward until you make a choice. So you're going to have to decide, but that's the struggle here. Six of Ghosts reverse in your past. So, you definitely could have had a separation with someone, and that could be what's making you feel like you need to be alone right now or you need to go within at the moment because there is this sense of separation here. Okay, so this could even be someone else maybe moved forward without you and maybe someone did not see you in their future, okay? Or, it can always go vice versa. You could not see this person in your future, okay? But I do feel like there's definitely a sense of like missing someone, a lack of commitment, lack of stability here, and just really needing to be by yourself on your own and not really sure where to go from here. So you have the Three of Pumpkins moving forward. All right, so oh boy. Oh boy, Gemini. What are we getting into? Some of you, this could be you focusing on work. Okay, maybe you finally decide where you want to go, what next steps you want to take in your career. Okay, this could be strictly career. Okay. Um, some of you are getting yourself into a love triangle here. You see, it literally is a triangle. One, two, three, in the shape of a triangle. So we have the two of imps is what we started with, two different choices. And it's like you can't decide. You can't just pick one person. So you're going to choose both. You're going to be like, well, I want to focus on both of these people. Oh my gosh. Okay. And like I said, these things can always go vice versa, other way around. Okay. So maybe you're trying to get someone to commit to you and they have someone else and they can't decide. They decide to string both of you along. It could go either way. You could be any point in this triangle, but I feel like the first case scenario is most likely. Okay. I feel like you're sort of getting yourself into a love triangle, and that doesn't have to, there's different extremes to it. Okay, there's the worst where you're actually in a relationship and then you start involving yourself physically and or emotionally with someone else. Okay, that's like worst case scenario maybe. And then but then there could also be like some of you could be single and you're dating two different people, or maybe you're not even physical with either of them. It could be purely mental or emotional. Okay, this could be you having a crush on two different people. Okay, so but I definitely feel like there are two different love options for you. Okay. And again, if none of this sounds right to you, then maybe this is not a love reading for you. Maybe this is career. It can apply to friends, like it can apply to whatever. Obviously, you know yourself, use your intuition. But yes. So, King of Bats reverse. So, this is you right now. So, I think you're trying to cut someone off here, which is interesting because I feel like excuse me. My gosh. So that's kind of odd because I feel like you are moving forward with this love triangle situation, but at the same time you're cutting someone off here, or you're trying to maybe cut someone off. Okay. Or honestly, I feel like this is more about you being confused. Okay, you're very confused here, a total lack of clarity because the King of Bats is reversed. So you're just really not sure what to do. And I think that's preventing you from making a decision. You must decide. You must decide. Okay, so whoever you're dealing with, which I feel like is not just one, but two people. Okay, we do have this lack of commitment here. That's for sure. Uh, so one person you're dealing with could be much younger than you or very inexperienced compared to yourself. Okay, because you're coming up as a king. Person you're dealing with is just a young page. So you're dealing with someone either much younger than you or very inexperienced compared to you, or there is a power dynamic here. Okay, you could have a lot of power. You could be in a position of authority, maybe at your job. Um, you have a lot of power over this person, and whoever you're dealing with, whether it's one or two people, they're kind of like you're up here and they're down there, which is not to say that you're better than them. That's definitely not the case. But, in terms of age or experience or social status, like whatever. Page of Imps coming in. So we have two pages here, and you are the king here. Okay, whether you're a man, woman, neither, whatever, you are this king of bats. And I feel like you're dealing with 2 pages here. 2 pages. Okay? One of them could be an earth sign, one of them is a fire sign. Um, what else? This could be someone you work with for sure. If it is just one person, I feel like it is likely that you do work with them, or maybe you just have the same professional field as them. Um, yeah, much younger and experienced, but could definitely be a Leo or another fire sign. Um, you will have communication with this person. Okay, that's for sure. All right. I think it's pretty fiery communication coming in. You guys could definitely end up getting physical if you already haven't. There is a lot of passion coming in. Yeah, there's either a very steamy conversation coming or something very physical happening here. Four of Ghost reverse. So this is you seeing an opportunity and taking it and snatching it. So I think you're definitely going to take a chance on someone here. Okay? I think you have a lot of power. You're very confused about what to do in October, but I feel like at least by the end of October, you are going to take a chance with this person. And like I said, you could be getting physical or there could just be a lot of chemistry with them. So, yeah, that's all I have. All right. So yeah, and again, it doesn't necessarily have to be a love triangle. I don't want to freak anyone out, but it's coming up for some of you, so I read it. But take whatever applies to you personally. And thanks for watching. Many blessings.